Hi, I'm Adriana Smith, filling in for Tyrus.
And what's good? It's your boy Gage Welcher. I got a tan.
And welcome to the BDU.
Ooh, don't we look good together? There's a reason why they watch all night long.
Seniors who apply to four-year colleges should be receiving financial award letters from the schools that they were admitted to.
See Mr. Rotunda to talk through the differences between loans, grants, and paying out of pocket.
Seniors who still have no clue what they're going to do next year, it's not too late to figure it out.
Schedule a meeting with your counselor or college advisor through the main office today.
The last day to order a cornhole for kidney shirt is today.
Please see Coach Smith to order one.
Don't forget that the final prom sale this Saturday from 11 to 1 in the chorus room.
There will also be a raffle to win baskets.
It is registration time.
Here's Mrs. Royal with some final tips for you.
Just a reminder, this weekend, the scheduling system will go down for statewide maintenance, so no one will be able to log on this weekend. If you try, you'll get an error message. After this weekend, make sure that you submit your courses by Wednesday, March 14th. We will lock the scheduling system at 3 p.m. on Wednesday, March 14th, and you won't be able to pick your classes after then. Make sure, March 14th.
Here are a few more of the electives available for you to sign up for next year.
In automotive, we
do oil changes and change the oil filter.
We learn how to troubleshoot codes.
We learn how to service brakes.
we learn how to diagnose electrical systems.
Welcome to our yearbook cribs. Over here, we got Bailey doing some business stuff, you know what she does with all that money. Then we got our girl Allie over here, she's working on some designs, and then Maddie, she's looking at some old books with some new ideas. Ginger, she edits all the pages after they're made. Enjoy our crib!
In architectural drafting, we learn the basics of architectural design and use 3D modeling to design construction drawings.
The band wind ensemble played in a recent event.
Let's hear more about it.
Friday, we went to the Stevens Center in Winston-Salem for a band clinic that we were invited to.
We got to have a mini clinic with Dr. Green, who is a Grammy Award winner, and he helped us out with some of our pieces for MPA.
Overall, it was a really cool experience being able to interact with other bands, being able to be taught by a Grammy Award winner, and it was just a really cool experience.
The NJROTC continued their drill meet competitions.
We caught up with an ROTC member to find out more.
So our drill team has done really well this year. We've managed to bring in several trophies throughout the various competitions, even with our drill team size, because it's the smallest we've ever been, and even at our last competition, which was probably the hardest one of the entire year, we managed to bring home second place, which was amazing. It was a very bittersweet moment. Our seniors are very sad that they have to leave, but nonetheless, we're all still pretty happy to graduate and to go off to college and to enlist.
ROTC is sponsoring the next blood drive. Let's find out the details.
Hi, I'm Chief Tate, and I would like to encourage you to give blood and save a life. We are having an American Red Cross blood drive on Thursday, March the 15th in the Magnolia Gym. Each pint of blood that's donated can save up to 3 lives. If you're 16 years old, you'll need a parent consent form and a photo ID for all donors.
Let's meet one of the MHS staff members.
Hi, my name is Jeannie Benfield, and I've been working at MHS since February of 2011, and I love working here. I just started in this records room this past September. My favorite hobby is working in my flowers, and I love to go to the beach during the summer.
As you all may know, there has been a concerning and growing issue in American society. This issue involves our school safety. In response to the Parkland shooting, Mooresville students have reached out their support and cause. As you also may have heard, an organization has planned a national walkout on the 14th of March, next Wednesday. With the approval of the administration, Mooresville students will be walking out for 17 minutes in honor of each life lost in Florida.
During this time, we will provide materials for every student to write a letter to an elected official or the survivors of MSD High School in Parkland, Florida. Mooresville High School will provide these materials and provide the mailing processes for those who wish to make their voice heard by writing a letter. This is your opportunity to make your collective voices heard and hope that you take advantage of this opportunity.
We ask that all Maine students participating in the walkout report to the main gym. This area will be used for silent letter writing and reflection. All MAG students will be asked to report to the MAG gym.
Volunteer hall monitors will be put in place and students will stay inside the building to ensure safety and productivity. Students are welcome to bring any posters or signs that may reflect their individual voices during this time, as well as regarding school safety. We hope all of you will join us in raising your voices and standing for unity.
Spring sports action has begun.
Let's check out some of your Blue Devils teams.
Hello, my name is Bradley and welcome to Sports at BDU. The girls soccer team recently defeated Central Cabarrus 4-3. Jesse Peters scored 2 goals, Megan Woody scored 1 goal, and Grace Moore scored the game-winning goal to make it 4-3. The girls lacrosse team recently had their first game. Although they lost, it still marks a good bit of history, the first ever girls lacrosse team from Mooresville High School, and hopefully they have good luck for the rest of the season. The girls softball team recently played Charlotte Catholic and won 3-1. They had a very good game, and congratulations to Hunter Estrom, senior on the team. She got Athlete of the Week.
All right, my name's Hayden Estes. I'm on the golf team. We're getting our season started next week. And I think we can have a couple guys qualify for regionals and finish top 3 in conference.
If we don't get to your sport this week, don't worry, we'll get to it. We have a short amount of time, so just if we don't get to it this week, we'll get to it the week after, whatever.
What are you doing on Saturday?
We have a fun idea for you.
Hello. We back at it again because we know y'all don't miss us, you know what I'm saying? But we back. And right now we're currently we're standing in downtown Mooresville where it's raining and it look horrible. But I promise you, it won't look like this on Saturday.
This Saturday in downtown Mooresville at 3:00 p.m., we will be hosting a St. Patrick's Day parade. We will have lots of food, green cars, and even Irish bands.
Thank you for watching this week's edition of Blue Devil Update. Gage, it was awesome filling in for Tyrus with you.
Thank you for your help.
Awesome.
You know, really appreciate it. Came in clutch.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you. See you next time.
I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this.
To shine like this and to rhyme like this.
Sometimes I pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to
grind like that, to shine like this.
Brought out the pink Lamborghini just to
drive. What?
Cause blue looks good on the sky, looks good on that.
You say, do you love me? I tell her only partly.
I only love my bed and my mama, I'm sorry.
Yeah. What an athlete.
Let's be honest, we are all a mess, and that is the common ground that we must come together and pick each other up.
Hey, Mooresville, North Carolina, how are you, my friends? I hope this message finds each and every one of you doing well. I wanted to introduce myself. My name is Jeff Yalden, and on Tuesday, March 13th, I have the great honor of being a member of your school community, and I hope you're all going to be there. I hope you're as excited as I am. But I know some of you are probably thinking, well, who are you? Why are you coming? And some of you may have heard why I'm coming, but I want to invite you to whatever you think that my talk is going to be about. I want to ask you to lose those thoughts. I know that you've dealt with some hard times in the past maybe month, maybe a little longer, maybe a little bit less. And sometimes that has really affected us in our growth and movement in who we are and where we're going. And I want to tell you that my visit is not necessarily about what we have gone through, but maybe what we have gone through has prompted my visit to come. Lives are going to change. And I know some of you are probably thinking to yourself, dude, that's a pretty strong statement for someone that doesn't know us. I agree. But I'll take that challenge anytime. My talk is going to be my heart to your heart to my heart. And I want to invite you just one thing. Come with an open mind. Pay attention to nobody on your left, to nobody on your right, to nobody in front of you or behind you, because lives will change. This will be a defining moment in your life. My talk is about life. It's about who we are. It's about where we're going. And it's about how we're going to get there. I want to thank each and every one of you students. Anytime my phone rings and I'm invited to speak to young people, I get excited. And people still ask me after 25 years working in education, people still, hey Jeff, why you still work with young people and schools? And my friends, from 15 to 24 years old, my life was a wreck. And you know something? When I was young, I blamed it on everybody else. Blamed it on parents, blamed it on teachers, blamed it on coaches, blamed it on people, situations, circumstances. You know, as you get older and you start to look back, you come to realize that, yeah, I had a lot to do with it. Yeah. Young people, is going to be a defining moment in your life. Teachers, staff members, thank you. Thank you for letting me be a part of your school climate, of your school spirit, your school morale. I appreciate being part of your staff to help you with our kids. And it's not that I'm anybody different than you. As a matter of fact, you might think to yourself afterwards, like, dude, he says the same thing I say. That's right. Sometimes it is just the outside person that can say things a little bit differently. Maybe a little bit more awkwardly. Not that that's bad. But you know, teachers, I'm a huge fan. I'm a huge fan of teachers and coaches, those that work with young people every day. Because in many cases, you're the greatest influence that these kids have. You're with them 8 hours a day. You inspire them, encourage them, support them, discipline them, motivate them, encourage. I may have said that, I don't know. Really appreciate who you are and what you do. And if my visit can come and reignite your passion and validate the work that you do every day, then that's good. That's good. I just want to thank you and let you know I'm really grateful to be a part of the work that you do and to be a part of the lives of the young people you influence every single day. Parents, Mooresville, North Carolina. Hey man, I know Tuesday night you probably have a lot going on. You have, well, the last thing you want to do is go out to a school function at 6:30, 7. I'm not even really sure what time I'm speaking on Tuesday night, but yeah, whatever. I'm sure you're going to figure that out real quick. We'll make sure the message is out. But parents, I want to invite you to come out on Tuesday night with an open mind. And I promise you, I'm going to share some pretty strong, valuable information. But at the end of the night, if someone were to say to you, oh man, I couldn't make it to that guy, how was it? Really, in short, I want to really re-inspire, reignite what a family is supposed to be about. Communication, togetherness, openness, unconditional. I want parents to understand parenting today is harder than probably it's ever been. I think being a teenager today is harder than it's ever been. Yet, our teenage years, this is the greatest era of any generation. Our kids are growing up with smartphones. They got internet, they got cars, computers, social media, YouTube, Google. They can take over the world. However, having access to all of that, we're at a point in society where we've given these kids these rights and privileges, but with the rights and privileges have come great consequences that the whole frontal development, the frontal lobe, is not mature enough to be able to respond appropriately to the consequences that this brings us. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but I'm saying that for parents, you have to be more invested today. You have to be more involved. Matter of fact, I'm going to share this with you. If your child spends 4-5 hours or more a day on screen time, I'll say that again. If your child spends more than 4 or 5 hours a day on screen time, your child is 70% more likely to have depression in their lives. They say the safe zone is 1 to 2 hours a day. Well, Jeff, so like, should I take the phones away from our kids? Before you jump to that, I'll see you on Tuesday night, March 13th, Mooresville, North Carolina. Take care, my friends.